A very pleasant day to all my subscribers, my viewers, the obedient family. Thank you for joining me once again. Now, it is not enough that the government are frustrating Nigerians, putting Nigerians through difficulties, through hardship, making great and good Nigerians lose their cool at every given point in time. The police and other security agencies are triggering or escalating that frustration, fueling it on a steady. And when Nigerians now react, they will now come and say, civilians are beating people in uniform. Civilians are fighting uniform men. Let us block the road. Reprisal attack. They will not know that they are the ones that actually triggered that to happen. In a country where people are literally begging to survive. It's too much inflation. Everything is at the right, is at its highest. And everybody is patching day by day, trying to survive day by day, trying to patch up and see how survival can happen. You are not trying to frustrate the people. You will see all these last mile in Lagos and all these policemen try to extort people, extort them without any, in fact, no tangible reason. You want to just collect money from people that are trying to survive. And when the people say enough is enough and they give you a run for your money, you now start coming to the media space and say they beat a uniform man. With the frustration on ground, Nigerians can beat anybody, and that is why today there was heavy unrest in a part of Lagos where LASMA officers wanted to go and impound somebody's car, collect money from him, looking for a way to extort people with police. Now in the street boys saying a lie, they happen. LASMA officers took off, brought police thought whether they would throw tear gas and then they will be able to carry the car. Now lie, happen. The street boys stood and said this will never happen. I'm going to be showing you that video in a jiffy and we'll be discussing it. But before I do that, let me quickly show you your Attorney General of the Federation. Listen to what an Attorney General of the Federation said. Quite embarrassing. And when I come back, we'll continue. Please watch this.
You have the option to venture into other areas, and I know you are doing it, but it is the turn of the judiciary. Gone were those days when judiciary was regarded as the last hope of common man. I take objection to it. It is the big people now who patronize the judiciary, not even the common man. And if you have any doubt, when election is approaching, come and see the way, with all respect, some people behave like rain-beaten chicken. Forgive me, I don't mean to be rude. So the judiciary is no longer the last hope of common man alone. It is also, or majorly now, the last hope of the big shots. The establishment, I know that Chief Nyesom Wike will not embark on a project he has no intention of completing. That is one. It's not just a show of, I have turned the third. I assure you, if you come here in another 1.5, 2 years without compromising quality, you will have very, very good news to relay.
Now you've had it right. The judiciary is no more no more only the hope of the poor, but the hope of the rich, because the rich are the ones that patronize it more. Do you even hear? Does it even make sense? And tomorrow you expect this kind of person tomorrow to sit as a judge and then give justice. I'm sorry to say, this country, especially the judiciary, it will hardly fix up. Because I can tell you that they are being wrapped, and politicians don't wrap them, put for pocket. Use money, silence their ability to speak truth. A profession that is supposed to uphold justice and truth have become a profession that truth is for the highest bidder. Justice is for the highest bidder. They love Wike so much because Wike is always making them eat fat. So tomorrow if you say this is what will happen, who will counter it? That is why I'm telling you, 2027, they have already started preparing the ground so that if they rig and it gets to court, they will win it without even thinking twice. because Tinubu knows that he already has that case that has to do with drugs and everything, and possibly Atiku will still raise it again. So if you notice what they are doing in this government is to be, since this government entered, the people that have enjoyed the government much more than any other person is judicial officers. 300% increase, SUVs, before you know, houses, new appeal court, this one, that one, they are giving them on a steady. And that is why you see a man that is supposed to be the Attorney General of the Federation come and say justice is no more, the judiciary is not no more only the hope for the common man, but the hope for also the rich. Yara. That is why Nigerians need to know how to take this country by force. Because I can tell you, it's a state capture, and I keep saying it. Every facet, every sector is captured. The judiciary finished. For once, this government have not thought about the people. What have they done since they enter power for the people? But look at the places they are facing. People that can actually help them work the rigging the next time. So they are working on those people, giving them politicians, collecting the biggest house of National Assembly, Judiciary. All of them are the ones that are eating fat from the government, because they know that this is the ones they can use. I will say it, and I will say it without fear of favor. The only hope of changing this country is Nigerian youths to stand up and say enough is enough. And hit the streets and say, we demand good governance. We demand everything you told us you are going to do. See what is happening in Kenya. Ruto now walking like he's really walking, because they don't threaten destiny. Anyway, let me take you to the video, and when I come back, we'll continue this.
Last man area boys. Open no last map. The police, they are this a senior officer there. They are shooting tear gas up and down for no reason. They are shooting tear gas for no reason. Look at, how can a police motor be moving without no plate number? And we say we did this country, we want law. See them, they are shooting tear gas. That is the guy over there. They want to still carry him and go. The guy did nothing. Was refusing a car and they pick up his car. He's still there. They want to carry him and go for no reason. They just came. They don't know what happened. And they don't want to pick the guy and be going, and they are shooting tear gas. Motor already, you see one car carry and go. And you call yourself SO. You call yourself senior officer. You know we settle the matter. See, they are videoing him. They are videoing him. Whatever they post, the guy did not do anything. He didn't do anything. They were coming from behind, and they don't come and carry him and be going. But this country, where would they? No. When we saw they do that, you know. See him, they are still dragging him and going. See an SO. See him, a senior officer is here. A senior officer is here. He can't even put this thing under control. A senior officer is here. For this country, because they will carry gun, how they do like this, Abi?
You've seen it, right? Angry Nigerians gave them a run for their money. I keep saying it. We are the only ones that can liberate ourselves from the shackles of whatever we are facing right now. Because if you are relying on free and fair election in Nigeria, people are saying that UK yesterday was free and fair. Yes, it's UK. If you are relying on free or fair election without thuggeries, without ballot box stealing, without INEC making errors, making mistakes, without beavers, IREF shutting down and all that, if you are expecting that, that will never happen. Shebi small Edo election where they come now, they don't say 4,000 beavers flood, don't finish am. Say they don't repair 3,500, remain 500. Judiciary captured completely. You can hear your Attorney General statement. A shocking statement. So now only we, if we decide, the way Kenya you'd say, okay, we've had enough. It's a state capture. Let us join our hands together and make sure we give these men a run for their money. I can tell you, if you see what Ruto is doing, Ruto have reduced the salaries of all the lawmakers and all other government officials. He has the money he was supposed to increase for them. He stopped it. He has gone ahead to the office of the first lady. He has removed the office of the first lady. He's working. Inside my head, I say, oh, so this man knew what to do all this while. That is to say, these politicians, they know exactly what to do. But they know that, we Nigerians are very, very, these ones, they can't do anything. They will always rant on the social media space. I included. I'm telling this not only to you people, to myself. I say it to myself every day. And that is why they do what they do. It's not as if they don't know the right things to do. Go and see the assembly in Kenya. They are now making the right statements. Our monies are too much. This one, that one. They are now coming out to confess and tell the people, let us look more at the people. Why? Because it don't read. They have seen that these Gen Z guys are not backing down anytime soon. Unless you are willing to kill all of them, which you cannot even try it. They are not backing down. Nigerians must come to that place where we demand for good governance, where we demand for the things that Nigerians deserve. Because I'm telling you, these guys, if we don't do it, these guys are up there. They are sharing the money, eating fat. Their children are not in Nigeria. See DJ Copy in London, following Labour Party everywhere. In Nigeria, she didn't say a word during the election. They know what they are doing. This thing is deliberate. They will never allow the right person to sit on that seat of power because they know clearly if the right person sits down there, that link, all those links of stealing and looting and embezzling have closed. And they know that, if it comes to election, now we win now, so we know how to manipulate ourselves, enter. Until the people unite. It doesn't matter whether you are Yoruba, it doesn't matter whether you are Igbo, it doesn't matter whether you are Hausa, whatever you are. Or wherever you come from, Muslim, Christian, whatever religion you think you are, come out and say, okay, we've had enough. There are religions in Kenya. There are tribes in Kenya. All of them looked beyond that tribal mess and they decided and said, look, we cannot keep doing this to ourselves. These people want to kill us with hunger. Nigerians, Kenya own is even small. Nigerians have endured worst. But up till now, all of us are sitting down. As very religious that we are saying, what God cannot do does not exist. God will not stand up and fight for us. God will not come and build good roads. Will not give us good water. We will have to stand up, wake up, and tell ourselves, okay, it's time for us to act so that God will help us. So help us, God, and we start acting. Until then, we'll be at the receiving end. 2027 is coming. If you think that it's going to be a free ride for maybe Peter Obi or Atiku Abubakar, that's a lie. They will still use this system to manipulate it. Let me drop it here, guys. Please drop your comment in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be the first to be notified. I'm obedient and I'm useful. I hope you are. Fingers crossed. Let's keep holding them responsible and say it pans out. God bless you. I'll see you next time.